The highway to Hammond continues, and the next stop, ESA, the Episcopal School of Acadiana Falcons, coached by Coach Adam Glover, a record of 17-1-4, the number 2 team in boys Division 4. Been knocking on the door for a few years, Coach Adam. Welcome on the show. Congratulations on an amazing season, my man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Listen, I just mentioned, you've been knocking on the door for years. Catholic High in New Iberia before the ESA tenure that you're on right now. Lots of success the last few years. Last year, lost in the state semifinals, a hard-fought loss to Menard, who ended up winning it all in PKs, right? What's been the difference this year, Adam, of what happened? Take me back to last year up until right now. What's been the difference this year?
I mean, obviously the heartache of last year and previous years with this group of players. You know, we're lucky enough to have, you know, a core of 7-8 seniors on this team who have all played together now for, you know, 7-8 years at school, played club together, and you know, that heartache last year just wanted us to be even more hungry this year to, you know, get to that final and give ourselves that opportunity to lift that title and bring it back to Cade here in Lafayette.
Now, you're where you coach at ESA, for those who don't know, what grade does it go down to that you're able to have soccer players?
We have a lower school, which is obviously 1st through 5th, and then at the Cade campus we have our middle school program, which is 6th through 8. They play in the Christian League over at Youngsville with 5th graders, and then obviously the 9th through 12th here at Cade as well.
So with all that said, do you ever have kids that 7th and 8th grade that are playing on varsity?
I have not had that. I've had a couple of 8th graders, yes. Sorry,
has to be special, right?
Yeah.
I think there's a different. I think a lot of people out there have this assumption that the Division 4 schools are playing 7th and 8th graders for 6 years or so. And I know for a fact, like I've seen your squads, they're loaded with talent. It takes a special player, right, to be able to play as a 7th or 8th grader for ESA.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Evan LePerry did play 7th grade when Coach JB was here. He was a strong player back then. And then when my first year, when Evan was 8th grade, I had 3 or 4 8th graders that played for me then who have come up through the ranks. And you know, maybe 1 or 2 will step onto the varsity field, but not too many.
Right. All right. Now we mentioned that, you know, the differences and everything. Who has stepped up? Who've been your leaders since last year's semifinals that have stepped up and have been the main reasons that you think, you know, the players on the field that are leaders that have led this to happen this year, this rejuvenation and finally coming over that hump of getting to the finals?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've mentioned our seniors. You know, 4 of them wear the captain's armband, but you know, there's six seniors that start week in, week out for us that are my leaders. I'm blessed to have 3 of them along my back line, which is great. And then, you know, with the 3 or 4 juniors that I have as well, you know, we're definitely heavy on that aspect of the game, which obviously helps. And just again, you know, seeing the way Menard celebrated last year, you know, with fireworks and everything, it just put some blood in our mouths that we wanted to experience that and get to that final.
Now you're in the final. The foe is Episcopal of Baton Rouge.
Yes,
and
sir.
There's kind of a little relationship with you and the coach over there, Kieran Bullock. Both been groomsmen in the weddings for each other, longtime friends. So is there a little part of you that is going to feel bad for him in case you're the one celebrating? Or will you be okay that, you know, if he does, you know, get lucky and defeat ESA? Because, right, it'd take a little luck to defeat y'all right now, according to the way I'm seeing it. You and Kieran, longtime friends, what's going to be the thoughts?
Look, we've joked about it since the weekend. We've talked about it all year long, how, you know, we want to face each other in that final. Mm-hmm. You know, personally, obviously I don't know what Kieran said, but, you know, if he wins, you know, I'll be delighted for him. And, you know, we all know how good of a coach Kieran is. Every year he seems to have a high school team that are there or thereabouts in that final. Obviously, we're going to win. We want to win. We're hungry to win. But yeah, on a personal aspect, I'll be proud of him if he wins the game also.
But definitely be some, you know, after the sting dies down a little bit, after, you know, if ESA wins, there'd be some great banter down the line, right?
Oh yeah. We have great daily banter, and you know, and it will definitely carry on.
Right. Well, look, Adam, listen, longtime friend of mine. You deserve this, man. Not many people work as hard as you. And look, I'm so happy to see you in this final. And you and Kieran, best of luck to both of y'all. I'll see you, and it's going to be on Wednesday. This is tomorrow at 7:30 kickoff. Y'all come out there and support the D4 boys. ESA, thank you, Coach Adam. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, sir.